freaking intense. What's happening, guys? It's your boy Cookin here with another video of Barca content, and today I'll be talking about the match that we had yesterday of Eintracht Frankfurt versus FC Barcelona for the Europa League quarterfinals. And man, it was an intense match, to be honest. We ended it as 1-1, but before that, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon because you don't want to miss that Barca content, do you? You guys must be thinking why the background is a little bit weird and it's a little changed now because I was traveling. So yeah, then I've come back to my hometown in a month. So yeah, this is it. And it's been 2 years, so I've come back and yeah, chilling over here. And let's see, I'll be here for a month or so. Let's see what happens there. So let's get to it. Man, what an intense night, to be honest. The match was tough, I'm not gonna lie, but coming into this game, we already knew, like, I kind of prepared of how the game and atmosphere would be like. And as I told in my preview video too, that coming to Waldstadion is going to be a very tricky game against Eintracht Frankfurt because the atmosphere is massive. A lot of people screaming, booing, and everything like that. And also, we ended the game 1-1 in Germany. So, if we look at the lineup, Xavi had lined up pretty much the same squad, but except, Frenkie de Jong and Dembele. And he played Gavi and Adama Traore, in which I feel, in my opinion, is not a bad team, but he shouldn't have started them. He should have played Frenkie and Dembele, depending on how they have been playing and what type of form they have been like lately. See, now I don't know if probably Xavi wanted them to rest until the second half and then play his Mastercard. But if that was the case, then it did work out. As I said, the atmosphere was massive and the crowd was crazy, like, which made the game more pumping and intense also. Now, if you look at how Eintracht Frankfurt played, how they started their game, they certainly put a lot of pressure on us and were like, more energetic, to be honest. There were glimpses of them, trying to score against us and giving us a lot of tough times and making their home advantage the priority. There was a chance from Oba as well in the 20th minute where he tried to take a shot, but then it hit the side netting. PK was being a little clumsy at some stages in the first half. Like before 25 minutes, and later on he was subbed on for Longley because PK had some knock injury. That's why Xavi had to make the substitution. So during the first half, Eintracht Frankfurt had made a counter and was slide tackled by Sergio Busquets. The referee had given a penalty, but then later on it was overturned and taken off as the referee went on to check for VAR. And that time it clearly wasn't a penalty because on the screen it was showed that Busquets had made the first touch on the ball itself, so it was clearly not a penalty. But then heading into the second half, it was more pressureful for us because these guys were going all out and they wanted to get that win at their home itself. Adama Traore was playing really good, in the first half as well as in the second half before getting subbed on. The only good part of Adama Traore being in the game and starting the game was he was making those dribbles and beating the opponents on the wings at all the times because of his pace, but they couldn't catch him and all that. But the thing is, if he did all that, the only part is he couldn't execute them. I'm pretty sure if Dembele was there, he would have done something more because of the quality and the form he's in currently. But man, comes the main part where the opening goal comes from this Angus Konov. I don't know how you pronounce it. Angus Konov. And what a fucking strike that was, man. Easily, it is the goal of this week, for sure. Or maybe goal of a month or whatever. But that strike was fucking mad. Like, it was a long range strike. And because everyone is in the box. And, it's either when Barca is attacking, Frankfurt, anyways, they were playing with a three-man defense, and it was really, really like compact and tight, and even Barca had to make those, like long-range shots or something. They had to try, but we are good at small spaces or small, where we can pass really close as well. Eintracht Frankfurt also did the same thing where they were also pressuring, and Barca were just being so compact, and there was no space at all for them to for the wingers to run or anything like that. So when they got the ball, Konov just took the shot like that. I think, yeah, he got it was on a deflection or something. Konov got the ball and then he just blasted the shot, and then it went for a goal. And Ter Stegen couldn't catch it at all. He couldn't reach it. But that was a brilliant goal at all. That goal had put us 1-0 down. But then after that goal, again, minutes after that, Frankfurt had a chance, like after piling more pressure on us. But luckily for us, it stayed 1-0. Later on in the second half, finally Xavi had got Frenkie de Jong and Ousmane Dembele, and I wanted him to play them like from the start itself, in the starting lineup. But then he preferred playing Gavi in the midfield, and then Adama in the wing. So that was not a good, like I feel it was not a good decision by Xavi. But like sometimes the change has to be there, because every time he plays Frenkie, Dembele, and Gavi and Adama have been resting for a lot of matches, so it was okay for them to start giving them the chance. So after Frenkie de Jong and Ousmane Dembele had come in, that had been really crucial after that, from that point on. Since then, we have been putting a lot of pressure again on their half, because of the speed and the pace of Dembele and Frenkie de Jong acting as an extra man in the upfront. Finally, there was a chance where Dembele makes the attack from the middle, pass it on to Frenkie de Jong, and then they have this brilliant one-touch passing, of this classic Barca one-touch passing in between those gaps of those defenders. And mind you, these guys, they were this a three-man defense, so there were five people in the back for them, and they were trying to be compact as well. But then Dembele found that spot, gave it to Frenkie de Jong. Frenkie de Jong passed it to Ferran, and then Ferran on one touch. Actually, no. Actually, Dembele had given the ball to Ferran. Ferran had given to Frenkie when Frenkie had made that run. When Ferran got the ball, after Frenkie had made that run, got the ball, he passed it to Ferran on one touch, and then he executed. He kicked it on the goalkeeper's right. So it was impossible for him to get it. But that passing and that accuracy, pinpoint passing, was really quick. Frankie's build-up goal was brilliant, and it was an important goal for us, no doubt. And it made us equalize also as 1-1. But yeah, today what spirit Eintracht Frankfurt came with in the stadium, and the atmosphere that was around them, like it was a great pressure on us, and it was a great game also. It is very interesting, to be honest, because I told in my preview also that it's going to be really, really interesting, and to see them play and be versing against them. So this 1-1 draw for us, to be honest, I'm okay. I'm like content with it. I'm not like very happy of. See, Barca had played how they normally play. It's just that Eintracht Frankfurt was so pressurized on us that we couldn't handle that much, because obviously we are playing away, so that's the whole thing. But for us as Barca fans, the unbeaten streak and the unbeaten run still continues, and I feel the game at Camp Nou will be good, and we could get the job done, I feel, because we also will have a huge atmosphere. And for us, coming to games like away games, always this game also, people are always booing, and we have got that great score margin, like 4-0, all that, against Napoli, Galatasaray and all. But then this time we couldn't do it because of how Eintracht Frankfurt played against us. They came with a real fight, to be honest. They came with a very, very good fight. So I'm going, maybe I won't predict now, but then I'll tell you my prediction for the next home game that we're going to have in Nou Camp. It was the same fixture, but yeah, I feel we could win that game, because we have to go and get that win at any cost. We are going to go for it all. So yeah, guys, this was my review about the match that we had yesterday. Let me know what you feel in the comments, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe over here, because come on, man, I know you guys want that content, don't you? Until then, see you next time. Adios.